It's Sunday night. Are you ready? Are you ready for this week's edition of Gizmo Media Station's The Juke Joint? I am your host, Wild Bill. I'm sure by now everybody's aware of the death of legend Johnny Winter. And even though I did put together a tribute show Thursday, just felt it was important to play a few tunes of his again tonight. So throughout the night, we will have a couple of Johnny Winter tunes scattered throughout the show. First, let's go ahead and start off with Jimmy Vaughn's Six String Down.
Up there, Buddy and Lightning too. Albert King and Freddie, oh, playing the blues. T-Bone Walker, Guitar Slim, Little Son Jackson, and Frankie Lee Sims. Heaven done called another blues stringer back home. Another blues stringer back home. Lord, they call another blues stringer back home. They call another blues stringer back home. Heaven done called another blues stringer back home. Lord, they call another blues stringer back home. Back home.
Now let's follow that up with a couple from Johnny Winter. Here's Rock Me Baby and Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo back to back.
Wiggle the thing, it really knocks me out. if you're not there too. Come on a little closer, gonna do it to you. Yeah, rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lord and mama, light my fuse. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Chuck on out and spread the news. Yeah! Mosquitoes bite nothing about the time of year. She going around back, says she beating me there. He was born in the grass, go behind the barn. Number ears started ringing like a bar alarm. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lord and mama, light my fuse. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Struck on out and spread the news. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Lord and mama, light my fuse. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Struck on out and spread the news. Done got tired of paying dues. Said goodbye to all my blues. Lord and mama, light my fuse. Hey.
Everybody in radio knows that dead air is a no-no, but in this case, we are going to take a few seconds of silence just to remember Johnny Winter. Rest in peace. You're listening to Blues102, a Gizmo media station, with your host, Wild Bill. Well, I can guarantee you that's not the first rule I've broken, and I'll guarantee you that it won't be the last. What I will say is I want to thank all the fans and listeners and everyone spreading the word about Blues102. We're certainly starting to get recognized, and by way of that, I mean I actually received a package from a label the other day with 9 CDs in it. Tonight, you will have 9 brand new bands that have never been heard on this show, and it's not even from that package. We're going to start off tonight with one of those, Bad Brad and the Fat Cats, playing Going to the Country.
Gonna find my way there.
We're going to pull a couple of old Texas blues for you now. We're going to start off with Lightnin' Hopkins' Jackhead Boogie.
We got drunk last night, man. Yes, the night before. We got drunk last night, man. Yes, the night before. Come home telling me, yes, I'm gonna get drunk some more. Jicky woman, I'm talking about man in my face. Don't want no jicky woman, I'm talking about man in my face. It's a whole lot of women just ran to take her place. Got to let you go. Goodbye now, baby, just got to let you go. Come home telling me about you gonna get drunk once more.
We're going to follow Lightnin' Hopkins up with Big Mama Thornton and Nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for this week's Under the Covers. In this hour, we play the famous cover. Well, I promised we'd throw them in throughout the show, so here's Johnny Winter with Johnny Be Good. Well, the sun's going down over here on the East Coast. Let's just hope there's no blues at sunrise. Here's Albert King.
Well, the sunrise in East is set deeply in the well. Yeah, the sunrise in the East is set deeply in the well. I've been looking for my baby, and I haven't found him. I'm gonna call up Johnny and see if my baby's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna call up Johnny and see if my lover's over there. The whole world over, I can't find my woman nowhere. baby, you're gonna want me like I want you. Well, and when you call me on the phone, woman, I say I have nothing for you to do.
Hey everybody, Gizmo Media host Wild Bill here. As you look across the Gizmo Media stations, you'll find many personalities in many different genres of music. One of the things that everybody here can agree on, though, is that we fully support our veterans. One of the programs that we've recently been standing behind is a program called Guitars for Vets. Their mission is to enhance the lives of injured and ailing veterans through the healing power of music. They provide free guitar lessons and a free guitar for vets in a structured program that's volunteer-based. At the end of a 10-week program, these veterans are given a guitar, gig bag, strap, tuner, strings, etc., and a certificate of completion, everything that they need to continue their music. The purpose of the program is to promote positive social interaction, provide an avenue for self-expression, build focus and confidence, and create bonds of fellowship with other like-minded veterans. One of the reasons that we're talking to you is many of us are parents, many of our friends are parents, and like most parents, at some point in time, we have either bought a guitar, given a guitar to somebody, and that wanted to play, and it's just been sitting in the corner somewhere gathering dust. Guitars for Vets needs these guitars. These guitars are what allow them to provide their service to these veterans. Whether the guitars are playable or not does not matter. If you have broken guitars, they will still use those in a program called Art Strings, in which those veterans will make art projects out of them and sell them to raise money. This program is not VA funded or by any other source of government. Money raised for this programs are raised from benefit concerts, sales from the Art Strings program, and through taxable donations. What I would like to ask of you is, rather than take that old guitar, put it up on Craigslist for $30 or $40 or whatever, donate it to Guitars for Vets, get a taxable donation for it, and help them continue their mission with aiding these veterans. For more information on this program, you can find them on Facebook at Guitars for Vets, and if in the Cincinnati, Dayton area, they have a Facebook, Guitars-for-Vets-Cincinnati. Online, you can find them on the internet at guitarsforvets.org. That's guitars, the number 4, vets.org. On behalf of Gizmo Media, Rich Strunk, its owner, and all of us hosts here at Gizmo Media Stations, we appreciate your consideration of this worthwhile cause. Thank you. I promised you 9 new bands tonight. Here's number 2. This is Tweed Funk with Blues in My Soul.
I was a soul-singing teen and a ladies' man. I was holding the world in the palm of my hand. I didn't ever care about where I would go. I was living for the day, that's how I roll. In my soul, in my soul, I got the blues down in my soul. Working in the steel mills, earning my dream. U.S. Steel was #1 on the scene. The bottom dropped out like
yeah, well.
Don't change your settings. Those sounds you hear are intentional. It's time for this week's Crackle and Pop.
This week's Crackle and Pop is Leadbelly with Roberta.
Yes, I've been toward the country with my long clothes on. He went down to see Roberta, and Roberta was running on a freight passenger train, and she got tired of seeing him at the station, and she went to running on the steamboat. He went down on the bank of the river. When he got on the bank of the river, he looked way up the river for Roberta. Oh, Roberta, sit down on my knee. Oh, Roberta, sit down on my knee. Got a lot to tell you that's been worrying me. Well, the river, but I can't see. Well, the river, but I can't see. I thought I'd find my old time used to be. He thought he spied Roberta to nothing but a cyber street. Thought I spied my old time used to be. Yes, I thought I spied my old time used to be. And it was not nothing, honey, but a cyber street. When he was down on the river, sitting down on the bank of the river, when Roberta come along, and I'm down on the river, sitting down on the ground. Way down on the river, sitting down on the ground. Gonna stay right here, Lord. I tell Roberta come down. Oh, Roberta, tell me why you've been so long. Oh, Roberta, tell me why you've been so long. Across the country with my long clothes on.
Now I give you new band number 3, David Michael Miller with Hand-Me-Downs.
Promise to the jail yard not to lose another son. Ooh, and made him swear to heaven now not to do a brother done. Oh, but winter in the schoolyard, he took hold of his brother's gun. She promised to the graveyard not to lose another son. Who would make her swear to heaven, no, not to run when trouble comes. Oh, but winter in the schoolyard, he stared down another's gun. Old hand-me-downs, old hand-me-downs. Ooh, you can't catch it like a cold. You can't steal it like a chest of dead man's gold. But if you leave it like an old debt to be collected on a new bet where you just rehearse the same old curse until the day you grow old. Old hand-me-downs, old hand-me-downs. No, you can't catch it like a cold. You can't steal it like a chest of dead man's gold. But if you leave it like an old debt to be collected on a new bed where you just rehearse the same old curse until the day you grow old. Day you grow old. Old hand-me-downs, old hand-me-downs, old hand-me-downs.
You're listening to Blues102, a Gizmo media station, with your host, Wild Bill. People just can't seem to get enough of this band. I am getting request after request after request for more and more. Here is Ray Fuller and the Blues Rockers with Love and Alcohol.
I'm gonna tell you boys a story. I want you to heed the call. I'll tell you boys a story. I want you to heed the call. Yeah, just like on the water, you can't mix love and alcohol. When I come home a drinking, my baby make me sleep out in the hall. Drinking, my baby makes me sleep out in the hall. Yeah, just like on the water, you can't mix love alcohol. Loving alcohol. Mistreat her when I'm drinking. I get low down evil ways. Mistreat her when I'm drinking. I get low down evil ways. Said if you don't stop your drinking, Daddy, you can start to count the days. Count the days till I leave you. Don't leave me, baby.
Our next two songs are going to be number 4 and 5 of the 9 new that I promised you. We're going to start with the Nighthawks, 4:44 a.m.
Chicks don't mind, and that's okay. Late in the evening when I start to play, well, my door key hits that clock again. It's 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m. Well, I play late, the girls play later. I just can't say see you later, alligator. We partied last night, we'll do it again. That must be why I keep getting in at 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m. Well, people, they tell me I'm living in sin. I hope to go to hell so I can do it again. We're loving the lady from Maine to Caroline. They're giving that knob a sweet little sign. That super duper cutie took her out on a date. Forgot to tell her dad I might keep her out late. One thing led to another, and what you suppose? She didn't see her father till 4:44. Yeah, 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m. Well, some people, they tell me I'm living in sin. I hope to go to hell so I can do it again. We're loving the lady from Maine to Caroline. They're giving that thing a sweet little sign. That super duper cutie took her out on a date. Forgot to tell her dad I might keep her out late. One thing led to another, and what you suppose? She didn't see her father till 4:44. Yeah, 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m. Yeah, 4:44, I'm a rockin' till the end. I'm gonna do it again. I don't know when to say when, no. 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m. 4:44, 4:44, 4:44 a.m.
And here's Forrest McDonald with Cross My Heart.
Cross your heart to someone not supposed to
I'm going to take a minute like I normally do and ask everybody to go out and like a couple of Facebook pages. If you go out and like the Gizmo Media Stations Facebook page, you'll find information on what's going on with all of our sister stations. Buzz 101, which is the hottest new country and country world premieres. Blues 102, of course, we know what that is. Classic blues and new blues. River 103, hot adult contemporary. And Route 106, 5 decades of country. Want to hear Conway Twitty, He Stopped Loving Her Today? Or maybe Jerry Reed, Eastbound and Down? That's the show to listen to. If you're a band, artist, or a manager, you can like the Black Forest Blues Radio page. That's Black Forest, one word, Blues Radio. Send me a private message, and I will give you information on how to get hold of me and send me CDs and information to use on the show. We're also still working on our new webpage. You can find that at www.gizmomediastations.com with some links there for the different hosts. Find out some information about us. You can see some more information on our sister stations. Anything you might want to find there should be available in the next couple of, hopefully, weeks. We're still gathering information to complete that page, but some of it's there now if you want to check it out. Now, the big announcement for this week. For those of you who may have listened to Dr. Bob over his 23-year career with different terrestrial stations, most recently KX, US 93 in Springfield, Missouri. It's my pleasure to let you know that Dr. Bob is coming to Blues 102. So if you missed Dr. Bob, the Blues Show, the Blues Clinic, it's coming. We'll have a teaser up later in the week for you to kind of refresh yourself on Dr. Bob. We hope for that show to start around the 1st of August. So listen in, listen up, listen often. I'm going to finish up the hour with Buddy Guy and the Trouble Blues.
So many days since you've been away, I've always thought of you each night and day. Someday, darling, I won't be trouble no more. Trouble, and this misery is about to get the best of me. Someday, darling, I won't be trouble no more. I've told you my story, I've sung my song about you leaving. You know that wrong. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye, darling. I won't be trouble no more.
It's the ZZ Top of the Hour. This week we give you I Thank You. Josh Hoyer and the Shadowboxers, new band number 6, 3 more to go. Here they are with Till She's Loving Someone Else.
keep it to myself. Oh, baby, going crazy, I'm on. Keep it to myself. I guess a secret will come out when a woman loving someone else. I guess a secret will come out when a woman loving someone else. Oh, I guess a secret will come out when a woman loving someone else.
You're listening to Blues102, a Gizmo media station with your host, Wild Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Force Blues Radio and Gizmo Media present this week's new blues artist.
This week's new blues artist just happens to be number 7 of our 9. They're a band called Planet Full of Blues, and we're going to start off with Big Mouth.
Well, I'm by myself once again. My great big mouth done run off my friends. I defended my positions right till the end. Now I'm by myself once again. You know, I really didn't mean it now. Those things I said, no. I come across too strong sometimes. That's just my way. That's just my way. That's just my way. That's just my way. That's just my way, yeah. You know I like to express my thoughts a little too often, a little too much. Where you going, buddy? You don't have to rush. If I say something to offend you, just tell me and I'll hush. You know I really didn't mean it. Those things I said, no. I come across too strong sometimes, but that's just my way. 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 You know I really didn't mean it. Those things I said, no. I come across too strong sometimes. That's just my way. That's just my way.
That's just my way.
That's just my way.
That's just my way.
That's just my way.
That's just my way.
Oh, yeah.
Just my way.
That's just my way.
That's just my way. That's just my way. That's just my way. That's just my way.
And since the new blues artist always gets 2, here's Planet Full of Blues with I Had a Dream.
I had a dream. I had a dream.
night grows heavy, I had fallen hard. I hope sleep don't come to these empty arms. If it does, I'd surely fear the same old voices that I always hear, repeating lines that I can't erase. Tears and shadows and grieving face, points in time and things to come. Smoke-filled room and loaded gun. I had a dream. I had a dream. I can smell the fear in the air. The light falls wrong upon your hair. It's in your eyes that I surely see that your love is gone, you are leaving me. Always the same each and every time. Same sad stories and them same old lines. Now I'm losing you and I don't know why. Why can't it be different just one damn time? I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream. Hope dreams don't come true.
My daughter's birthday this week, and even though this is not the right age because I'm a little too old for this, here's B.B. King with Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, you just left your home then, woman. Oh, the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. But you wouldn't do nothing, babe. You wouldn't do anything I asked you to. Oh, you wouldn't do nothing for me, baby. Oh, you wouldn't do anything I asked you to. You know you ran away from your home, babe. And now you want to run away from old me too. You know I love you. And I'll do anything you tell me to. You know I love you, baby. Baby, I love you. And I'll do anything you tell me to. There's nothing in the world, woman. Baby, there ain't nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you. You can treat me mean, baby, but I'll keep on loving you just the same. Treat me mean, baby. Keep on loving you just the same. Oh, but one of these days, baby, you're gonna give a lot of money to hear someone call my name. Yeah, sweet 16, baby. Sweet 16. Oh, yeah. The sweetest thing, babe. Oh, yeah, the sweetest thing I've ever seen. Well, you know, I'm having so much trouble to be about. Baby, I want it. You're so want it. Baby, I want it. Oh, I wonder what the world's gonna happen to.
Here's another artist we've been playing for a couple of weeks who's been getting a lot of attention lately. Here's Too Slim and the Tail Draggers with Walk on Water.
Now I'm out of luck. All the people who care about me been wondering what is wrong. You see, I've been stuck on go, going with the flow when I know man's what put me in the know. Said never met a man who could walk on one. I tried a few times, sunk to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. Let the truth set you free. Working my way through a JD bar. I picked my pride up off the floor. So many times I couldn't find it no more. I got so tired of living that way. I knew there had to be a better way. That old man said, boy, clean up your act. You can do it, son, you're better than that. Said I never met a man who could walk on water. I tried a few times, son, to the bar. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. Let the truth set you free. Said, dust off your boots, get back on the saddle, strap on your guns and join the battle. Said I never met a man who could walk on water. Tried a few times, the sun to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. He said I never met a man who could walk on water. I tried a few times, the sun to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. He said I never met a man who could walk on water. I tried a few times and sunk to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. He said I never met a man who could walk on water. I tried a few times and sunk to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. He said I never met a man who could walk on water. Tried a few times and sunk to the bottom. Come on, son, take me by the hand. I'll show you how to be a better man. I said I never met a man who could walk on water. Tried a few times and sunk to the bottom. Come on, son.
It's time for part 2 of Under the Covers. In this hour, you will hear the original release, which made the famous cover possible. And obviously, here's Chuck Berry with Johnny Be Good.
Where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never ever learned to read or write.
We are up to number 8 of the 9 promised new artists. Here is Janiva Magness. This is Badass. No, seriously, the title of the song is Badass.
Doing my own thing, I don't need nobody. I'll be doing my own thing, I don't need nobody. Oh, well, oh, yeah. I would like to say a few words. There's something weighing on my mind. It's become the perfect time. You think you're badass, you think I'm waiting around, but I'm not. I'm not. Now I met a lot of yous before, and I left a lot of yous. I guess you'll be one more. You think you're badass, you think I'm waiting around, but I'm not. No, I'm not. 'Cause I'm having too much fun, living my own life till the sun comes up. I wish you knew me better. You don't have a clue, and I won't pretend you do. No, I won't. You call to break plans, I don't give a damn. You say you're running late, I'm out on the time. And you think you're badass, you think I'm waiting around, but I'm not. No, I'm not. 'Cause I'm having too much fun, living my own life till the sun comes up. I wish you knew me better. You don't have a clue, and I won't pretend you do. No, I won't. I'll be. You know I'll be. Got to be now. Well. Cause I'm having too much fun, living my own life till the sun comes up. Now I wish you knew me better, and you don't have a clue. I won't pretend you do, won't pretend you do. Having too much fun, living my own life till the sun comes up. But I wish you knew me better. You don't have a clue. I won't pretend you do. No, I won't. I'll be. You know I'll be. Get on out of my way.
You're listening to Blues 102, a Gizmo media station, with your host, Wild Bill. Looking back through the playlist, it doesn't look like we've heard much out of Stevie Ray Vaughan in a while. Let's take care of that. Here's Stevie Ray with Empty Arms.
relax. You're not ill. Your temperature went up because it's boogie woogie fever time.
We're going to start off the boogie woogie tonight with Meade Lux Lewis with the Honky Tonk Train Blues.
How about getting that heartbeat up to match that fever? Have another boogie woogie clip on us.
And for our second boogie woogie song tonight, here's James P. Johnson with the Blue Note Boogie. And we have reached the end of our countdown. Here is number 9 of our new artists for tonight. Here is Polly O'Keery and the Rhythm Method with Stop Train.
Devil that you don't know, than the one you
Let's throw in another old Texas blues song. Here's Clarence Samuels with Hey Joe. Hopefully it's that time of night that no one looks forward to, and that's time for me to actually sign off. Before we go, I want to remind everybody to go out and check out the Facebook pages for Gizmo Media Stations and Black Forest Blues Radio. Also check out our webpage, www.gizmomediastations.com, for information up and coming and whatnot on our sister stations, well actually all of our stations. We also want to give our prayers and condolences over to the family and friends of Johnny Winter. So I step out the door of the studio and look around trying to figure out whether or not I can actually find a way back home on Highway 61. Until next time, travel light, travel hard, and always travel blue. Here's Johnny Winter with Highway 61.
Son, Abe said, man, you must be putting me on. God said, no, and Abe say, what? God said, you can do what you want, Abe, but now, next time you see me coming, man, you better run. Abe said, where you want this killing done? God said, out on Highway 61. Frank and Papa, they wouldn't give him no clothes. Asked poor Howard, where can I go? Howard said, man, ain't but one place I know. And Sam said, tell me quick, man, I got to run. Boy, Howard just pointed with his gun and said, that way down Highway 61.
king. I got 48 red, white, and blue shoestrings and 1,000 telephones that will not ring. Tell me, man, where I can get rid of these things. And Louis the King said, wait, let me think for a minute, son. And we said, yes, I believe it can be easily done. Just take everything down to Highway 61. Said is much too white. He said, come here, step into the light. He said, yes, you're right. Want to tell a second mother this has been done. But then the second mother was with the seventh son, and they were both out on Highway 61. I never engaged in this type of thing before, but yes, I believe it can be very easily done. Just put some bleachers out in the sun and have it out on Highway 61.